And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Luka Doncic. Barrett is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Clark in at the 5. Home in the paint. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
USA moving the ball around. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide-open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go. Good D by Williamson.
And I'm not sure if anyone will make some history here tonight, but the Rising Stars Challenge has seen its share of miraculous performances in the past. I'll always remember David Lee going a perfect 14 of 14 from the floor in that 2007 game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Morant.
At the line,
and this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, you talked about David Lee's perfect shooting performance back in 2007. Greg, how about Kyrie Irving bearing all those threes? I think he had, 8 in 2012. Both those guys earned the MVP awards in those games.
And no doubt remarkable nights that were put on display by those guys. Still, if you want to talk about pure explosiveness, though, I think no one has been able to top Kevin Durant's 42-point effort back in 2009 in this contest.
Phenomenal performance. Yeah. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Team World. He was amazed at how developed some of these guys are at such a young age. He remembers when it was rare that a rookie made a major contribution to the team. Now it's almost expected. And a number of these players are ready for it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And, this game has had a lot of different looks to it over the years. I mean, it began as the Rookie Challenge back in '94, and since then we've seen the format change a number of times.
And here's Morant. After R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Young for 3, and out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Team World ball.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. The pass to Hachimura. Clark trying to get open. Hachimura, no good. Well, Greg, you mentioned the various format changes to this game, but the one thing that never changes, as we've talked about, is the entertainment value. It's always the greatest young players in the NBA putting on a whale of a performance.
Absolutely. Whether it's Team World versus Team USA, the draft format, rookies versus sophomores, or whatever.
Right.
Never fails to give the fans their money's worth.
Get ready for the Fifth Squad.
USA will go for a different look here. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Sexton comes in for Miles Bridges. Eric Paschall, he's checked in for Morant. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Trae Young. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And he gets it to go. Gilgeous Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the rejection by Jackson. Kogi's checked in for Team World. Alexander Walker comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett against Sexton. And Barrett gets it to go.
2 points.
Barrett's got his third basket of the night. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now, here's Pascal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sexton against Barrett. Down low. Clark left side. Pass to Okogie. Clark a screen on Pascal. Here's Okogie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Josh Okogie was born in Nigeria but moved to the U.S. with his family at 3 years of age. And he attended high school and college in Georgia. However, he does play for the Nigerian national team.
Washington's checked in for USA. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 9. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Play him in the corner. Over Doncic. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
USA shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 on the shot clock.
It looks so effortless when Okogie gets off the floor for the alley-oop. I mean, it seems like he's just floating, gliding in air. Impressive.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like the
previous play is under
the question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And Really, it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. On the new process.